l'appelle Lucky Luke, de l'Est au Far West. Il arrive au galop, le cowboy héros. Son tir est plus rapide que son oncle. Et son revolver va plus vite que l'éclair au sacré Lucky. Bang bang Lucky Luke, bang bang Lucky Luke. C'est lui qui a le truc pour s'étonner. Bang bang Lucky Luke, bang bang Lucky Luke. C'est un homme qui n'a peur de personne, même pas des Dalton. C'est lui qui a le truc pour nous étonner. Bang bang Lucky Luke, bang bang Lucky Luke. Même les Dalton qui ne craignent personne ont peur de Lucky Luke. Bang bang Lucky Luke, bang bang Lucky Luke. Celui qui a le truc pour nous étonner. Bang bang Lucky Luke, bang bang Lucky Luke. Oh sacré Lucky Luke. Et hors la loi n'échapperont pas au tir de Lucky Luke.
See that lone building? It's the Arizona Penitentiary. See that lone prison wagon? It's carrying 4 famous desperados. See that lone cowboy escorting it? That's me, Lucky Luke.
Lone cowboy? Is he kidding? How can you be alone riding 1,000 pounds of intelligence and loyalty?
It had been a long and dusty ride to Yuma, but the journey was almost over.
It's been a long, dusty ride to Yuma, Luke, but our journey's almost over, and I'll breathe a lot easier with those Daltons behind bars.
We all gonna wind up behind bars, Averill. Yeah, if you don't file faster.
Move it, Upscaled! Our holes are all cut out!
But Joe, I was the last to get the file.
These nice men sure know how to keep busy on a long ride.
All done, Joe.
About time, Chief! Jump for it! Yeah!
I would have gone with them, but no one cut a hole for me.
You shouldn't have rushed me, Joe. We made it in plenty of time.
Nope. You boys are gonna be doing plenty of time.
Oh, it's all your fault, Upscaled! We escaped into prison!
Sorry I brought him back, Warden.
Not at all, Luke. In fact, I found a new method to deal with violent types like the Daltons.
I'm mighty interested in seeing this new method, Warden.
It's based on sound psychology. Observe. Sergeant Ito, front and center. Demonstrate, Sergeant.
Yes, Warden. What's he up to? One moment, please. I borrow your rock.
Ooh, what a great idea, Joe. We could crack safes with our bare hands. Like this.
You could use your rock head.
Observe steel lock.
Hey!
Oh, that nice man let me out. I'll thank him by jumping in his arms. Oh, maybe I'll thank him later.
Mighty impressive, partner.
Thank you.
We're a bit crowded, Sergeant, so put the Daltons in with Fenimore Buttercup.
Yes, sir, Warden.
Not Buttercup the counterfeiter.
The very same.
Oh, I hate counterfeiters.
How come, Joe?
'Cause half the time, we're robbing phony money we can't spend.
As I left the prison, I told the warden I'd be in town if the Daltons should escape again. Warden, I'll be in town if the Daltons should...
I know. Should escape again. Where do you think you're going, Bushwhack? You stay. You're a prison guard dog.
Oh, I always wondered what I did.
Oh, I can't sleep with your dumb ball and chain in my face, Averill.
Sorry, Joe. Toss it up.
Yeah. Here, you got it?
Nope. Can you try it again, Joe?
Oh, here, numbskull. Now go to sleep.
Thanks, Joe.
Now go to sleep.
Night, Joe. Night, Jack.
Not Jack, not Joe, not William, not April.
Night, April. Night, Jack.
Have you quite finished?
Oh, sorry. Night, Mr. Buttercup.
Will you shut up and go to sleep?
Sure.
At last, peace and quiet. Oh, no. They snore like freight trains. I'm serving 30 years. I'll never get a night's sleep with them in this cell unless I give them a good reason to escape. But I've got to pretend I'm asleep. $100,000. Hidden on the outside, $100,000.
What?
What? What?
Who?
It's Buttercup, and he's talking in his sleep about a hidden fortune.
But he's a counterfeiter, Joe. Yeah, it's probably phony money.
No, it's genuine legal tender.
What does that mean?
It's real, dummy.
Shh! If we listen carefully, he might tell us where the loot's hidden.
Listen carefully. The loot's hidden at Red Rock Junction, buried beneath a huge pine tree at the base of a red hill.
We've heard enough, boys. Tomorrow we escape to find Buttercup's hoard.
But Joe, how do we unlock these balls and chains? The key? Gee, thanks, Mr. Buttercup.
Quiet, numbskull. You'll wake him up.
These dirty prison uniforms will be back from the laundry next week, Warden.
Hear that, Joe? We won't have to clean uniforms next week.
We won't be in jail next week, numbskull. If we keep out of sight.
See you next week.
Here's where we get off.
Good spot, Joe. Now our uniforms are washed out real fine.
Now dry out your soggy brain.
Rise and shine, Buttercup. You too, Daltons. Daltons? Good grief, they've escaped.
These hollow logs make great doggy beds.
The Daltons have escaped. We must alert the populace. Sergeant, fire the alarm cannon.
So.
Picked a bad morning to leave, Jolly. That sounded like thunder.
Sounded like a cannon to me.
That was the prison alarm cannon, Luke.
What did I tell you?
That means somebody's escaped, and I've got a feeling it's bushwhack.
I had a strange dream I was flying.
To the penitentiary, Johnny. When I reached the prison, my worst fears were confirmed. The Daltons had escaped. My worst fears are confirmed, Warden. The Daltons...
I know, have escaped.
At least I've got that flying flea bag off my back.
Walking around in this river was real smart, Joe. We don't leave no footprints.
I'm not stupid. That's unbelievable.
Look, Joe, a town.
A town?
A town?
What town?
Numbskull!
Thanks, Joe. Numbskull, Arizona. Never been there before.
Time to get us some horses.
And some guns. And some bullets.
And some food. There must be a restaurant in Numbskull.
What's that? Whoa there, Nellie.
There's our transportation, boys. Leave this to me. Sure you don't want no help?
Ha! One look at Joe Dalton and that little lady's gonna faint dead away. Out of the way, lady! I'm Joe Dalton, and I'm taking your wagon.
Why, you impertinent little pipsqueak! Taking my wagon? Take that!
Ow!
And that! And that!
Ouch!
That's telling her, Joe.
Ow! Youch!
And take that, you whippersnapper!
Gee, Joe, did she faint?
Oh,
Wait! There's another wagon!
You must be kidding. They're armed to the teeth.
Well, why don't we let Averill handle this?
Thanks, Joe. Afternoon, gents. Could I have your wagon, please?
Averill Dalton!
Run for your life!
Wait, fellas! You forgot your guns!
You done good, Averill.
Yeah, didn't he, Joe?
Oh, shut up and give me those guns.
Anything you say, Joe.
Why, you...
It was hot and dusty as I trekked the Daltons, but their trail was cold. Break up, Jolly. We gotta keep going till we pick up the Daltons' trail.
Gee, I thought I lost them. My friends are down there. Now how can I join them? Oops! That's one way.
Bushwhack! What are you doing here? And what's this stuck to your nose? So, a button from a prison uniform. The Daltons have been in this water.
Sweet! And I've been drinking it. Yeah!
That's why I couldn't find them varmints' footprints. They've been walking up the river. Reckon we'd best do the same, Jolly.
What does he mean, we? I'm the one getting wet feet.
There it is, boys. Red Rock Junction.
Time to find that big red hill Buttercup told us about.
Yeah, and when we find the hill, we find his money.
How come we didn't find Big Red Hill, Joe?
We looked for hours, Joe.
Yeah, where is it, Joe?
There ain't no big red hill. 'Cause if there was, I would have found it.
Looking for a big red hill, strangers? It's right over yonder.
Huh? That? You think we're stupid? That's a prison.
Sure is. And the big red hill's behind them walls.
Behind the walls? How come?
Reckon it makes a pretty view for the prisoners.
But it's gonna make it pretty hard for us to break in. Look at those walls.
And those guards.
And those guns.
Oh, you ninnies. We ain't gonna break in. We're gonna get thrown in for breaking the law.
Yeah, we're good at that, Joe. What do we do?
Like always, I'll think of something. Let me see now.
They went that way, Mr. Luke.
Staying on the Daltons' trail was easy, with helpful town folks pointing out the way.
That away!
The trail led me to the quiet little town of Red Rock Junction. Quiet little town, Red Rock Junction, Jolly.
Quiet, huh? I'd hate to see this place on the 4th of July.
Better call the sheriff, partner.
I am the sheriff.
My name's Lucky Luke. Got any immediate plans for stopping that varmint?
You mean Rusty? Don't worry, Rusty'll be out of bullets pretty soon.
Reckon I'm not gonna wait that long. I'd drop them shooting irons if I was you, Rusty.
Let's see how fast you are, stranger. That's what I call fast.
Reckon you can arrest this hombre now, Sheriff?
My father won't do no good.
I don't get your meaning, Sheriff.
You will.
Being a naughty boy again, Rusty.
Let me arrest him, Judge Poindexter, just this once to teach him a lesson.
No, he promises to be good. Don't you, Rusty, you little rascal.
What about that cowpoke? He shot the guns out of my hands.
You little rascal.
Name's Lucky Luke, and I'm beginning to see what you're up against, Sheriff. The sheriff explained that the easygoing Judge Poindexter never sentenced any criminals. which made that big prison in town seem mighty useless. It appeared the judge's idea of justice was a gentle pat on the cheek.
You little rascal!
But there was 4 determined desperados desperate to get thrown in jail.
That's him. That's the judge. Let's clobber him.
Yeah, clobber.
Him.
Did any of you gents see who knocked me down?
It wasn't us.
You numbskull! Of course it was us, and we did it on purpose. With malice aforethought, premeditation, the works. We deserve a prison sentence. Come now, for a minor infraction, don't be silly, you little rascal. And the nerve of that judge.
Yeah, and he didn't pat me on the cheek.
Numbskull! I mean, he didn't throw us in jail. Us, the notorious Daltons.
The Daltons?
Yeah, that's us, Sheriff. We're a menace to society. Lock us up in that prison.
Well, I'd love to, but Judge Poindexter would never convict you. Sorry, boys.
Oof!
Mighty strange judge.
Oh, Judge, lock me up. I'm dangerous.
I'm violent. I'm nasty.
I'm Averill.
I'm amazed. Good grief, the Daltons!
Finish your victuals, Luke. The judge won't let them be arrested. You'll have to wait till they leave the county.
Telegram! Telegram for Judge Poindexter.
I'm Judge Poindexter.
Sign here, Judge.
Thank you, little rascal.
I'd have preferred a tip.
Judge, stop. Your valuable cargo arriving on morning train. Stop. That's good news.
There's no justice in this town.
Yeah, it's trashy.
What's this? Valuable cargo, sale damage. Wait, this gives me an idea. We'll rob the judge's train, then he'll have to lock us up. Come on.
I'm too tired to play catch.
What do you got there, Bushwhack? A train full of valuables. If I know the Daltons, there'll be a meeting that train. Good work, Bushwhack.
Bushwhack, huh? It bounced off my head first.
Get a move on it, Arrow. We've got to get this tree across the tracks.
No fair, Joe. It's 3 against 1, and I'm tired. Besides, we got 15 minutes till the train arrives. Whoops.
Numbskull, the train's early.
Uh-oh, the train's early, and I'm too late to stop the Daltons.
All this hurrying for nothing.
We did it, Joe. We stopped the train.
Of all the days for the train to be early.
We give up, Judge. Put us in prison.
Yeah, we held up the train. That's a major crime.
Major who?
In the name of the law, I arrest you.
We deserve it. Lock us up. We're big.
I arrest you, McBride brothers, for crimes against society. It's off to prison with you.
With them? What about us?
Yeah, why not us?
It ain't fair. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. It ain't fair. Yo! Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Well, it looked like I was lucky being late, or I would have missed Judge Poindexter actually arresting 2 wanted men. Mighty peculiar. But even more peculiar was why the Daltons were so all-fired anxious to get thrown in prison.
Joe, now how are we going to get thrown in prison?
Hold everything. I've got an idea. We'll get into prison the same way we usually get out. Smart, ain't I? Ooh!
This is a first, Joe. Yeah, digging into prison instead of out.
Yep, it's a whole new method. Instead of escape, I call it inscape. Now do it. Hey, watch what you're doing, numbskull.
I know them Daltons are around here somewhere.
It was nice of my friend to take me for a walk in the woods. Whoa!
Good work, Bushwhack. That's got to be the Daltons' tunnel.
This is crowded. When we leave, why don't we dig separate tunnels?
We're using the same tunnel, numbskull. Now let me down.
Look, Joe, the red hill where Buttercup buried his loot.
Yep, the loot's buried here. There's the pine tree. Start digging and keep quiet.
Tarnation! The Daltons have finally gone round the bend, digging for gold in a prison. Dance music? Now I'm going round the bend. Or am I? There's a saloon in this prison.
Gee, we never get music in our prison. Do-si-do and around we go. Swing your partners.
Stop dancing and start digging, or we'll never find the loot.
Well, I'll be hog-tied. I never expected this.
Then I'll assume you weren't expecting me either, Mr. Luke.
Nope.
Or my gang.
Nope.
Oh, goody. A new game. I'll call it Paws Up.
What better way for a poor judge to become a rich one than to create this phony prison as a private club where notorious criminals can hide out and spend their ill-gotten gains?
No wonder you wouldn't sentence any local criminals.
Right. Admissions by invitation only. After a thorough credit check, of course. For once, your luck has run out, Mr. Luke, and you won't be needing this.
That's an old game called Fetch. I know that one.
Any last words before I pronounce sentence? Ooh! Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Joe wants me to dig.
Saved by Avril, Dalton, and Bushwhack. No one will ever believe this. Reach for the sky, gents.
Oh, now we're back to Paws Up.
Guards, grab him!
Now, blocked our barrels with bullets. We give up.
There was so many outlaws to round up, it was lucky I was in a prison. You little rascal. With the judge and his customers safely behind bars, I only had one thing left to do. Or should I say, 4 things.
All this digging and we ain't found nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah, nothing.
Whoops, something. It's Lucky Luke.
Lucky Luke?
Lucky Luke? Lucky Luke?
It worked, Joe. We're getting arrested just like you wanted.
Judge Poindexter's phony prison became a real one, with the sheriff of Red Rock Junction as its warden. So long, Sheriff. I mean warden, and good luck.
Well, there's room for 4 more, Luke.
Nope, these varmints have reservations back in Yuma. Then they'll be off my back.
And I hope that goes for this mutt, too.
Fenimore Buttercup had sent the Daltons on a wild goose chase, but the counterfeiter paid dearly in the end.
Not again! This is cruel and inhuman punishment.
So long, Lucky. You got some garden to do, Bushwhack.
Oh, yeah. So that's what I do around here.
I'm a poor, lonesome cowboy. I'm a long, long way from home. And this poor, lonesome cowboy has got a long, long way to roam. Over mountains, over prairies, from dawn till day is done. My horse and me keep riding into the setting sun. Dumpty-dum.